Hi, welcome to my channel. I only talk about hair, but my scientific approach to conditioning can help you stay away from hair damage. You know, clients get into trouble with hair damage where they start out maybe just dehydrated a little bit, loss of moisture, but then they get into this domino effect. And what happens is that the stress level causes damage, the medication causes damage, the health causes damage, age, and then it's a domino effect. So what we need to do is to understand hair a little bit better and monitor our hair so we understand our hair problems. Maybe you're not on any medication. Maybe you're 25 and doing great. Well, it's good to keep your hair healthy so that you'll have it when you're older. And always getting into good hair habits is a lot better than staying in bad hair habits, right? We want to be the best we can be for our hair. I think the major problem with clients, I have 20 years experience in dealing with damaged hair. And the major problem I see with clients is that they think that the conditioner is going to do it all. That they're going to have this miracle conditioner, it's going to make their hair grow back, and voila, they're going to have hair. They're going to take some hair vitamins. They're going to basically lose the weight and not do the exercise. That's not so with hair. Hair, you've got to put in the routine. You've got to get into a routine and then put it to work. You've got to understand when your moisture loss is there in your hair, and you've got to understand when your protein is low. You even need to know how your hair feels when it's dry. So you really have to monitor your hair to understand what your hair problems are. Unless you're going to go to a person, your hairstylist, and say, I'm going to be here every other week and I'm going to talk about my hair issues. And then maybe she can help guide you to a better product, or maybe she can help you out of the smaller damaged hair problems. However, when it gets to be where blood pressure medication, surgery, then there's some other issues that you need to deal with. So we need to monitor our hair to keep our hair healthy, know how to put back what we take out, and to be in a routine where we catch damaged hair early. A lot of times we keep damaged hair so long that it just develops over time into worse problems. We think thinning is not going to hurt us. We're always thin, but it stopped. Well, thinning is a good sign of stress levels. So what we need to do is get into more of a protective way of handling our hair or hair management. We need to put back what we take out. We need to make sure if we have a chemical service, we know how to condition that service afterwards. So the important thing here is to understand that to be the best you can be for your hair is to take your hair to the next level of hair wellness. We need to understand that hair is every day needs attention so that every year it is healthier. We need to talk about that. And I hope that my channel helps with that confusion. I want to thank you for sending your emails to DitaHair911. I really appreciate it. I wish you'd push that like button a little bit more often, but I'm very thankful for the emails. My first question for the emails is our big question. The big question is what one or more emails come in at the same, asking the same question. Why are not conditioners uh, taking care of my hair problems? Well, product on the market, I think, is very good. I don't see too many bad products on the market. However, I do see products on the market that are misunderstood, not knowing how to use them, only getting to know them through a label or maybe a commercial doesn't make the product very personal. And then how can you analyze what product is for you when one, there's so many, but two, we have a problem with understanding what's wrong with our hair. So if you don't know what's wrong with your hair, how can you pick an appropriate product? You're thinking something's wrong with your hair, but maybe it's two or three things wrong with your hair. Even a professional can't tell if you don't return to her often enough for her to make other judgment. So it's hard to decipher what is going on with your hair. So it's hard to pick out a product that is accurate to take care of the problem. So getting to know your hair, getting to understand a scientific approach helps you have better advantage at picking a better product. First question, how long will it take to heal your hair or scalp? I'm thinking you mean scalp. um, yes, hair is interdependent. So it is your scalp and your hair follicle that has living matter and needs to be properly cared for in order for it to heal. I think it depends on your routine. How well are you at being open-minded about conditioning? How much time do you want to take out to say, I'm going to do this? It's like yoga. You have to practice and you have to learn. And when you learn about, oh, well, I know that when I have to take my cold medicine, my hair is drier than usual. So I'm going to give it an extra deep conditioning. So monitoring your hair is important. And the healing process, from my experience, depending on your willingness to get into your routine, can be as fast as 6 months to a year. You can start seeing stoppage of breakage, better blood circulation in the scalp, so a better color for the scalp. So you can see lots of improvement. But here again, you don't see much improvement if you're not repetitious. So, think about just if you were the diligent person, stayed on it every week, monitored, learned, then you would say 6 months to a year, you would start seeing progress that you're smiling about. All right, question 2. I need luster and sheen. That might mean you're lacking in moisture. It could mean that you have a coating on your hair and it's not allowing it to have luster and sheen. So you could use excuse me, you could use a clarifying shampoo, and then of course you can use your moisturizer, conditioner, and hopefully you'll feel more moisturized. Try to get a feeling of when your hair is dry and when it feels moisturized. And if it's holding a good curl, has a good sheen, then you're probably holding a good amount of moisture. We'll talk more about moisture and protein later. And I do have in my hair facts today about moisture. So I hope you're listening. The third question, my, uh, my hair does not grow past my ears. I would think that that would go back to the stimulation. You get a lot of good healthy hair growth if you start massaging and brushing. So I would definitely look into moisturizing, and remember, moisturizing on a routine basis. And then, of course, brushing and massaging. You can actually do a massage with electric massager, and we talked about that in previous posts. And then you could also brush twice a day. That type of stimulation should pretty much stop minor problems with thinning and get the hair back on track and give it more blood circulation to the hair follicle. So definitely look and see if your growth rate is doing good from the new growth, but also see if you're just breaking faster than you're growing. So here again, that would be a conditioner issue, and we talk about that on this channel. I like to leave everybody with hair facts before you go. This is things you can put into your folder that can help you start getting on this healthy routine of properly taking care of your hair, properly saying this, properly thinking to yourself, how much moisture did I lose today? And how can I put that back? Do I need a deep heat conditioner or do I need just a light moisture? Knowing and understanding, studying your hair is important. So how do you judge moisture? How do you uh, understand when your hair has moisture and when it doesn't? I want you to think about um, feeling with your hands when your hair is moisturized. So shortly after your bath, or your shower, you would definitely say, oh, okay, this is wet. Now it's a dry damp. Now it's dry. How does it feel? After a clarifying shampoo, you might want to say, how does it feel when it's dry? Is it brittle? So you don't want to just check your hair when it's dry. You want to check it when it's wet too, or as it's drying. So building moisture is important because if you have one conditioner, a deep conditioner, then your hair holds it longer, holds moisture longer. Then you do another deep conditioner, and the hair holds that a little bit longer. So you cannot get the hair to hold a lot of moisture at once, but you can get it to take a lot of moisture on a regular basis. And so that's what you want to think about. Even if you're in a moisturizing climate, you have to understand your hair can still be dehydrated. It may be too weak, too dehydrated to absorb the moisture from the air. So you too would be in need of a deep conditioning. And deep conditioning with a heat cap is an insulated heat. It properly swells the hair shaft so you can get conditioners deeper into the hair strand. So you hold that conditioner longer than you would if you would just apply it cold and on, just once a day. So putting your moisturizer in, for instance, to start your day or after you rinse your hair or after you shampoo it, is a mini conditioner. It's light. The moisture is not going to hold very long. So think of a cold conditioner, moisture conditioner when you put it in your hair. Think of it not lasting very long. So you have to get moisture from deep conditioning. So pick a nice moisturizer that you feel that you like the product. Doesn't have to be expensive, but it definitely has to be a product that you believe in and that you have looked at and researched a little bit. Try to go online and see what the product says about itself and see if you can say, okay, this is a good moisturizer. Um, when you do, heat capping instructions, I can give you that if you email me. I'll talk about that or make a post on that. But it's fairly simple to heat cap. So you're building moisture when you, one, are doing heat. Okay, when you have a deep heat conditioner, that builds moisture. Cold conditioner moisture, it just puts back what you take out daily. So you can't really hold that moisture very long. So don't consider that as building moisture. Another thing is to build moisture is to understand that you do need a protein conditioner at least once a month to help hold the moisture. So I don't want you to get too carried away with the protein because you can usually people overdose on too much moisture, and and then they don't want to use it anymore. So then you're like, oh, wait a minute. But if you have a little bit of protein, it will even out or balance out your moisture. So understand that deep conditioning has to be done to build moisture, has to be done on a weekly basis or a monthly basis. And you definitely have to have a routine. You can't skip months. The hair has to have the moisture in order to perform and have luster and sheen. I want to thank you for staying. I really appreciate you coming today and listening. I would like you to push the like button. I post every Friday if you'd like to subscribe. I'm very grateful to be able to talk with you today about understanding. I hope your understanding of hair has gotten a little bit deeper. We'll definitely talk some more. Now, go have a good hair day. Thank you.